So what do you say when somebody says, I have a policy at work, so I'm happy with my policy at work. My job's been good to me and they're giving me all the life insurance that I need. So the question you come back with is that policy adequate to replace your income if you die? Another question you can ask them is, what if you were to lose or change your job? And kind of like as a rule of thumb, life insurance for those with families should replace between 8 to 10 times your annual income. I think most of you know that. Or you may even want to say something like this: how much coverage do you have at work right now? Usually with most jobs, it's going to be between 1 and 2 times their annual income. And again, you're just going to come right back and say, is that amount adequate? Is that enough life insurance to protect your family if, God forbid, you were to pass away? And you might want to ask the spouse or whoever, how long will that money last if something happened to your spouse, to your husband, your wife, whatever? Any coverage that you have at work is great. It's wonderful. It's kind of like icing on the cake. Congratulations. But do you see yourself still working there in the next 25 or 30 years? And by the way, when you're recruiting somebody, you're always trying to find out whether or not they're interested in doing something else. And 9 times out of 10, they're probably not going to stay working at their job forever because they want their own business. They want to work somewhere else. They want to become an entrepreneur, whatever. And you could ask them, have you known anyone who was laid off, cut back, or dislocated, or whatever they call it? One of the reasons that we found out why people end up financially devastated is that they have, they pretty much left their financial future up to someone else. They left it to their job. They left it to the government. They said, the government's going to take care of me, or my job is going to take care of me. And so when you give up that financial responsibility and you allow someone else to take care of it, that's where the challenges come in. Like, for example, I've had people come to me 10 years later and they say, I want life insurance now. And I say, well, what happened? Well, I lost my job. And now I need life insurance on my own. And by the way, at this point, 10 years later, they got diabetes, they got high blood pressure. Some of them are sick where they can't get any life insurance now, but they thought their job was going to take care of them. And it's not something that they're going to be able to get somewhere else unless they medically qualify for. So think about this, Mr. and Mrs. Client, you might want to say, if you don't take care of yourself, who will? If for $2 or $3 a day we can properly protect you, would you go ahead and consider getting the coverage that you need? And so think about this the next time somebody says, I have it all at my job. Let them know that, look, there's a very good likelihood that your job is not going to provide you with coverage forever. And by the way, when you retire, the coverage is gone. Whereas an outside life insurance coverage, it's going to usually provide protection for your family all the way up until the age of 95. So when you get that objection, here's your answer. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching our short clips on Alonzo Academy. If you'd like to watch the next short clip, click here. If you'd like to watch the entire podcast, click here.